Deltarune has boss fights, let's rank them all. 44, the Water Woman. The joke of the water cooler has worn off by this point, and all we are left with is just not that fun of a bullet pattern. 42, the boxing match minigame. A fun diversion and a nice preparation for the Giga Queen fight. 43. The easier rules card puzzle in Card Castle. You literally just press Z once, so the story really carries the fight. 36, Clover. But she gets extra points for being in the same chapter as Jevil. 35, the teacup section for Spamton Neo. Most people think this section is completely impossible, and I do too, this fucking sucks. The 3 funky robots. They are funky, and they occupy half the soundtrack for chapter 2. Also, I just really like them, the fight itself isn't even that good. 34, Mouse Wheel. It's just a stronger version of a regular enemy. The way to spare it is fun though. 34, Titan Spawn. It's spooky. 31, the Water Cooler. It's funny for a first playthrough, but using the same attack for every turn isn't that fun. 30, K-Round first. Yes, legs are the correct answer. 29, Lancer, the best tutorial in a game ever. Lancer is such an incredibly likable and funny character that I cannot put him any lower. And the music. Lancer's theme is easily my 3rd favorite song in the soundtrack. 28, the cooking minigame. This shouldn't be this high, but I can't be bothered to rewrite the script. 26, K-Round second. Yes, legs are the correct answer. The reason this one is ranked higher is because the rules card is involved in this one. 25, La Nino and El Nina. I actually have nothing interesting to say about this fight. 3. The Roaring Knight. I love how the fight catches you by surprise. My first reaction to this fight was incredible, and the intro music is perfect. The heavy beat followed by something like vocals that sounds like alarms leaves a real feeling of, oh damn, we are actually going to fight the final boss in chapter 3. The fact that it kills you almost immediately leaves a real lasting impact, and the fight itself is simply excellent. Every attack is masterfully made. Even the unfair sword attack becomes fair with enough practice. But the 3rd and 2nd level of the attack where the attack box gets split in half is just too difficult for me. I just can't react quickly enough to it. And that final attack, even though it's quite easy, it's still sick as hell. The knight gets bonus points for being a Jevil-like boss, but then loses those points because they aren't even a secret, nor do they have the Jevil leitmotif. 24, Lancer and Susie. This fight is just very charming. The interactions between Lancer and the Lancer fan club are easily my 2nd favorite part of chapter 1. It also has Lancer's theme. 23, the Banana and the Banana. Simply masterful life instructions on how to stay healthy, and objectively the peak of comedy. And it easily redeems Queen as a villain, as even when she is Chris's enemy once more, she still gives him a banana to acquire. 99, Birdly. This fight is just way too easy. He is defeated in literally one attack. F tier. 22, Statue Gerson. It's spookier. 21, Task Manager. She mentions Jevil in one of her lines. 18, Susie. Why is she so high up? Just because of the music. Easily 2nd favorite track in the soundtrack. 17, Rules Card. Chapter 2. I love how you can completely ignore the gimmick of this fight by just attacking him. It's really neat how the attack pattern is determined by what parts you picked for the Thrash Machine back in chapter 1. And if you made the battle worse by picking the duck parts, that is entirely your own fault. The game literally warned you by saying this machine sucks ass. And the house's minigame is too easy. 16. Camera person. I forgot their name. I just think the picture taking minigame is really fun. 15. The 3 mics. This is one of the most unique gimmick fights. Not something that I'd want to do again because using the mic is just really awkward. It is funny how the fight evolves into just screaming into the microphone for basically everyone. It does get bonus points for having the Jevil leitmotif. The leitmotif is in this part, by the way. 98, Birdly Cart on Rails edition. I have a headache right now and it's probably Birdly's fault somehow. The background here is very pretty and the bullet patterns for Bird are just very satisfying. 14, Raise Up Your Bat. At first I thought a 2-key rhythm game would be too easy and underwhelming, but it turned out pretty challenging and caused a considerable amount of joy. I like how Rouse just has a completely different minigame and how Susie makes mistakes every once in a while. Raise Up Your Bat is just a banger. I like the part with the guitar. 12, Lancer's Greater Dad. I was particularly fond of how the music that plays during this section of chapter 1 subverted my expectations. I really thought that it's just going to be the castle music for the fight as well, but then the drop happened and I was quite pumped for this battle. but he turned out to be like 7 times easier than Jevil. 11. Pampton short version. I just find this fight really fucking funny, there's nothing more to it. 10. Rules card again. This part of chapter 3 really drags on in replays, and isn't that funny or entertaining anymore. 11. Jackenstein. It's spookiest. Dear viewer of this video, I have some unfortunate news to bestow upon you. I have ran out of all motivation to continue my work on this here YouTube video, but instead of simply deleting this half-baked video, I will simply upload it in its current state. This of course is entirely on me, as I really need to start giving myself shorter and simpler video ideas. But fret not, beloved consumer of media, for watching this video cost nothing, and Deltarune is also unfinished, and that game cost $24.